So today for warm up, we're going to do 100 jumping jacks, 15 bear crawl push-ups, and 7 squat, jump, clap feet thingies that Molly made us do. I will demonstrate it right now, but you basically just 7. You basically jump squat and then clap your feet at the top. So tap, jump. I just think they're hilarious, so we're gonna do them. And Sarah hates them. That's why she's giving me middle fingers right now.
It's just a really specific number.
Okay. 7? Well, I did 115 and then 7. 7 is, close enough to half of 15.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, so there you go. Go. I'll wait for Jen to come back. All right, next circles. Other way. Up and down. Side to side. Ear to shoulder. Shoulder circles. Backwards. Elbow circles. Backwards. Arms across your chest. Overhead. Pivoting, twist, whatever you want to call this. Hip circles. Other way. Back bend. Forward fold. Hand to elbow, let your head hang. From here, go into downward dog. Left foot up, bend forward. Left arm up. Left arm down, right arm up. Both arms down, drop your back knee, straighten your front leg. Reach forward without bending, with no bend in your back. All right, come back up, collapse your leg in front of you. Pigeon, both arms up. Arms down, reaching forward. Untangle yourself and go back into downward dog. Right leg up and through. Right arm up. Right arm down, left arm up. Both arms down. Bend or put your back knee down, straighten your front leg. Reach forward. Back up, collapse that leg in front of you. Pigeon. Both arms up. Both arms down, reaching forward. Untangle yourself and get back into downward dog. Cycle your heels on the ground. So basically bend one leg, straighten one leg, back and forth. Get a calf stretch here. Okay, both knees on the ground for frog. Go all the way forward for cobra. Forward for cobra. Look over your right shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Sit back into child's pose. And release. Okay. First movement drill, hip escapes. So regular hip escape across your mat, hip escapes on your forearm, then hip escapes on your hand. So back and forth. All right, next, side hip escapes. All right, next, just regular bridge. Right, left shoulder. All right, next. Sit up and bridge over. So sit up, bridge over. All right, next. Not sure how much room you need for this, but we're gonna do a hip thrust, one knee slide, and then that step across, pivot, back thing. So hip thrust, one knee slide, so the other knee is up. I'm gonna step across, pivot, and come back. Hip thrust, one knee slide. Here, step across, pivot, and back. If you have room. All right, next, regular triangle. Just triangle. All right, done. Next. I don't know how dizzy this will make you, but back roll one way, forward roll the other way. However, maybe that means so. And then forward roll. Stop when you're dizzy. All right, we'll call that time. Okay, get water, get your dummies. We'll work on more asshole moves. All right, we're gonna work on squishing the person that is taking our back. So this is before they have any neck control, so we're just gonna play with this real quick, but you're going to plant your feet firmly on the ground, and then basically, like you're an asshole trying to headbutt the person, you're going to lean back and squish the shit out of your dummy. Just hang out here. There's a low fucking flying helicopter outside. So here, try to scoot upwards. And from here you can actually, because the legs are not holding on as much, you can peel one off and get your leg out. This is just no hand. And from here, you can scoot your butt out and get into beach body towards the legs. Okay, this is like them really stuck. They're not trying to recover very much, but it's just a fun squishy thing. So here, you can start doing it if you want. If your legs go around, try to do that. But here, you're going to get your knees bent, your feet kind of flat on the ground, and you're going to push against the person and get their back on the ground, and you're going to get your butt off of them so that all your pressure is on your shoulders and into them. This will annoy the shit out of them. If you have rolled with me and try to take my back, you will know this feeling. And I'm just squishing the shit out of your chest, and I'm digging my back of my head into your chin if your chin is still there. And then you can't really hold on very much to my legs, so I'll try to either eskrima my way out of one leg. If it's very tight, I'll use the other foot to peel off the foot and step over. This elbow is going to go on the ground as I scoop my butt off and get into beach body towards the legs, and then I'll scoot my butt and my elbow towards the shoulders. Yeah? Let's try that. Spotlight view. Keep your head low, Cathy. Spotlight. Nice. Okay. All right, time. So that's if they don't have your neck yet. They could have your neck, but it's harder to do this technique when they're holding your neck. So now we're gonna go through things where they have your neck. All right, so they have your neck, but they don't have the choke yet. It's not quite across, but it's like seatbelt grip. So I'm going to prevent it from coming to my neck. So I hold on to the wrist, right? So I'm preventing it by going to the wrist. And then I'm going to use that hand that's the same side as where my neck is getting grabbed. I'm going to reach up. And if it's gi, I'm grabbing the fabric. If it's no gi, I'm holding on to the like shoulder, armpit here. And I'm pulling that down. If I can manage it, if they're not really attacking my neck yet, I can slide my arm into here. So I'm protecting my neck. Like if I'm not holding the wrist, they're not here. I'm coming here and I can grab at the elbow. If that makes no sense because it's a dummy, I will one day do this on Sarah and send a video. But here, wrist or covering this entrance and holding the elbow. So both of my elbows are pointing towards my hips, tight here. I'm going to do that same thing where I'm basically headbutting them and leaning back. So feet towards my butt, and I go back. I'm gonna do that Eskrima thing. Their legs are here. I'm doing whatever to get it off and across. I'm going towards the trap arm here. Going towards the trap arm. Let me change angle so you see that. I'm holding here. I step over, I've gotten the leg out, I'm stepping here. I can go all the way to side control. Here I'm holding on. I'm gonna use this hand, let go of the wrist or the elbow. I'm gonna grab the neck and I can step over. I'm putting all my pressure on my shoulder onto their kind of like armpit area slash almost shoulder. It's really like their side rib. Putting my pressure there. I'm never putting my butt on the ground because it relieves the pressure. So I want all my pressure driving into them. Here, I'm gonna grab the neck. I can go into side control or I can go all the way north-south. Does that make sense? Go, if you got it, I'll just show it again without any words, if you need to see it. Swoosh, dummy. Do the spotlights. Gotta step all the way to the side first, Sarah. Other way, other way, Cathy, other way, turn the other way. There you go. Okay. There you go. All right, time. Any questions before I move on to the next one? Nope. Okay. So this next one is in two parts. We're still going to use the same grip, that like this grip, right? We're going to go and scoot to the other side. This is the one where you toss somebody over your head. I'm going to use the other arm. Yeah. So I'm going to use the same grip. Here, same grip. And I'm going to do the same headbutt thing. But this time I can't go towards the arm that I've taken. So I have to go the other way because I can, like, maybe their leg is wrapped around too much on this side. So you're going to scoot over this way because you got this leg dislodged. You're going to go over here. Because I have the shoulder like locked onto my shoulder, their shoulder's gonna go wherever I go, as long as I keep that trap. As long as they don't, also as long as their momentum is going towards it. So at this point, because I have their shoulder, they're going to wanna try to like come up onto their knees. So I'm gonna beat them to it. I'm actually gonna keep holding on to the shoulder, let go of the wrist or the elbow, and I'm going to tuck that arm underneath me, and I'm going to keep my legs close to me, and I'm going to kind of become a ball and roll onto my knees and pull this shoulder with me. So here, and if their momentum follows through, like if their momentum's going that way, they'll roll over you. Even if their momentum is just slightly off, they'll roll over you. Let's try that again. This won't always work, and the second part we'll do this. I'll address how to, what to do if they don't roll over. So different angle. If you got it, do it. So same grip, same push back. I'm still going and walking over, screaming my legs out. Here, I'm going to let go with this arm. I'm going to kind of scoot my butt towards them so that I can get into a turtle essentially. I want to turn around. So I'm here, I got their arm. I'm going to kind of do this movement here, and then I'm going to bring this shoulder to the ground to have them go all the way over me. I hope that made sense. Did that make sense? Any questions? Okay. Yeah, my dummy's heavier, so I feel like it goes over my head better than yours, Jen, and probably Sarah. Hello, Jen.
Yeah, I think my dummy is bottom heavy, so it's like all the weights at the end, it doesn't want to go.
Yeah, we will address that. So yes. Let's see if Cathy's dummy is also bottom heavy. Yeah, no, Cathy got it. Just for the sake of this drill, Jen, grab onto its belt just to throw it over you with your other hand. One hand on the shoulder, the other hand on whatever the belt part or the leg just to get it over. Let's see if Sarah's having any luck with her really light dummy. Huh. All right. All right, let's see. All right, time. Wait, did I turn off the spotlight? Cancel the spotlight. All right, so now I'm going to address how to do this if they don't go over, which I haven't tested out on the dummies, so bear with me here. All right, so I've got the dummy here, and I'm turning around, I'm turning over, and let me get my head out. They beat me to their knees. The dummy is not going to go on his knees, but whatever. So now I'm here, and they're on their knees. So I'm going to flip my head into this hole, the armpit hole here. Try it again. Again, they beat me to the knees. So I've come here. I've come around. They've beaten me. I'm going to try to flip my head underneath on top. This hand I was grabbing the shoulder comes in and deeper, gets that underhook and pulls in and gets, you know, advantage on the turtle, let's say, here. So once again, I'll start from the top with my thumbs backward view. So I'm here. I have the shoulder. I've gone around. I'm trying to go over. And they won't go. And they beat me to the knees. I have to let my head out. So I have to come around here. I'm usually going to use this other hand to push at the tricep as I dig this one deeper in and pull to get the top control on the turtle. Try that on your dummies. Do you guys have any questions before we try it? No? Great, go. Yeah. Let's go. Pop your head out first, Cathy, before you get back. This is one of those instances that might make more sense on a real person than it does on a dummy. Actually, I think most of this dummy work is all right, time. Just because I want to address this, because I think everybody's doing it. Because we are working with the dummies are just not going to obviously appropriately react, right? So a lot of the time, like they're going to base down and they're not going to let you throw them. You're also not going to be able to, why are you laughing? You're not going to be able to just take their back from there, right? They have the advantage because they have an arm around your neck, even though you're pulling it out, right? So usually, and I'll try to get Sarah to help me with this. Usually when you come here and you try to roll them over, they end up here. They're not quite beside you, but you also, if they are, like, you can't just like pop your head out and you're like hugging their back, right? There's some maneuvering that has to be done. So you're here, you're going to have to step up, you're going to have to move your head around, and then your other leg goes up as you drag here into the back. Like it just adds more steps, but you're moving, you are giving yourself room to get out. Because if you just are here and you pop your head out, you just, I don't know. Okay, basically I will film a video with Sarah to show you what I mean, because I don't think I'm making any sense in the air or with a dummy. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Great. Okay. Okay, so put away your dummies. We're gonna do the end of the workout. So today's fucking ab workout thing is one that I wrote last week because we didn't really do a class on Friday, so I didn't do this today. So first round is crunches, just regular crunches. Second round is legs straight up crunches. Third round is butterfly sit-ups. So butterfly and then just sit up, tap your feet. Fourth, planks, back on your back. Fifth, toe touches, then Russian twist, then bicycles, then back to plank. Yeah? I'll call them out. We're going to start with regular crunches. So on your backs. All right. Okay. All right, next, legs straight up, crunches. So just kind of like try to reach your toes. All right, butterfly sit-ups. All right, on your elbows for planks. Back on your backs, we're going to do toe touches. So touch toes. next are Russian twists. Bicycles. However you want to do the bicycles. Hard way or easy way. Don't care. Planks. 45 more seconds. Planks. All right, time.